Yes, everyone, bless up the chat, man. Hope everyone is doing well. It's been a while since we've done a watch along on the channel. So I thought, sod it, we'll do it. Sod it, we'll do a watch along on the channel. So yeah, bless up to everyone, man. On your way in, smash the like and subscribe to the damn channel. That show was golden. Yeah, you already know. They got 4-0 Barca. Rex, my guy, you got to start fighting back. I need to find a Liverpool fan that can content enough to banter. Oh, I can banter them. It's let him enjoy his moment. You know, like don't forget that's the biggest moment of his life. You know, like I said, he's never celebrated an actual Champions League. He was in nappies when his team won it. So at least my team has won everything. I've actually seen my team lifted trophies. I've actually seen us lift trophies on countless times. You know, I've seen armpits. He's never seen the European Cup armpit. Not that he can remember. 6-0 Barca. Hey, yo, that would be mad, you know, if Barcelona won 6-0. But no, this is the team news. Yamal is obviously back fit. Obviously, last time around, he wasn't fit in the Champions. Marcus Rashford starting. He's been all right for Barca. However, I do think his form has been slightly overrated. Obviously, the whole Barca team. What's the subs bench? I know they've got a couple of injuries. Yeah, they've got loads. Ter Stegen out, Olmo, Gavi, Rafinha, Lewandowski. Like, yeah, they've got a lot of injuries, but their bench, again, God, their bench is kind of meaty, you know. I can't even lie. I will be honest. You look at that Barca bench and you're thinking, who's realistically actually going to come on and make a difference? And obviously, in the Champions League stages, Barcelona is just currently above us. They've got Olympiacos tonight. So they need to actually start winning games. Because I spoke about this earlier on my stream. And this is what I personally think. Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, and Inter and Arsenal are all qualifying. I think we can all agree they're locked. Like, Bayern are going to beat Club Brugge. Real Madrid will probably slap Juventus. And then PSG and Inter, you know, they've kind of got winnable features. And Arsenal, you still pack them to probably qualify, especially with the way they play football. So them first 5 slots are locked. Man City are coming into a bit of form now. You'd expect them to probably beat Villarreal, even though it's away tonight. So you're kind of really looking at Qarabag and Dortmund to kind of drop out. And you look at the teams in the playoffs. You got Barca, Liverpool, Newcastle, Atleti, Tottenham. Tottenham got some easy fixtures as well. Juventus, Napoli, Chelsea. There's a lot of teams that's going to be fighting for these last couple of spots. That's why I think it's going to be really, certainly, it's definitely going to get interesting. I'm older than Touchdown, so I've actually seen the trouble, and I think it's hard to find a pool fan to banter. LML. The thing is, I can banter, but when people like be stupid and talk over the top, I find it very hard to have a footballing, conversation. When it comes to trophies, we are the biggest. That's what I care about. It's a simple. It's quite simple, very much simpler than that, to be honest. You don't get much more simple than that. I need to actually find what channel the game is on, actually, because, yeah, smash the likes. Yeah, man, smash up the likes. We're on, how many likes? We're on 9 likes. We did obviously raid as well, so let's try. We're trying for 20 likes. Obviously, it's not Liverpool content, but I do want to start doing more like Champions League content. So, in a sense of, I'll explain it. In the sense of, I'll start doing that with more other teams' watch-alongs. So let's go to TNT Sport. Are they on TNT 1? So you got Barcelona TNT 1. No one's on TNT 3. Who's on 3? God, that looks like a dead-ass game. Right, Barcelona. TNT Sports 1. Bosh. More successful reacts. Touchline is a prat. He's an alright kid. More successful reacts. Yeah, we are more successful. Anyway, all that BS was last stream. Are you confident for your game? What, Frankfurt? I'll be honest, I'm not confident, but I am confident at the same time. Like, I do feel like at some point we are going to turn up for a game. But like I've spoke about, the issues at the club right now isn't picking up results. It's the performances and how long it's actually going to sustain. It's not really a quick fix. If I'm being honest, it's not a quick fix. But I do think we win tomorrow. I do think we will win. Zia's a fraud. Like, it's meant to be a show between me and him, and bro just ducks. How does it feel to be? I mean, we're not. I mean, we win. We beat Frankfurt. I think we will beat Frankfurt. I do think we will beat. We will beat Frankfurt. We will search up that. You want me to search up that? Okay. I mean, it's inevitable that you will have a good game at some point. Yeah, it's whether you can continue that or not, or when you do or not. That's the thing. Do I back us right now to do that? I don't. I really, really don't. I've just searched it up. Big up Zia, man. Bless up to you, bruv. Zia, next, we need to have a bit more control on our show, because the show today was, yeah, it was, there was not really any structure, if I'm being honest. We need to keep our show to us. Yeah, I mean, that's why I said I'm not bringing it up. I know it's funny. Yeah, it's funny, mate. It's all right for you. You've won, what is it, like 12 games or something like that? We've had 4 losses in a row. The thing is, I don't understand really why touchline's like talking, but that's what it is. Yeah, that was a good show, reacts, but it can't be like that every week. No, that's why. That's why I was getting a bit mad when it comes to the comments of like Luis Suarez, stuff like that. I'm all for banter, but when you bring in like political stuff, it's just not really for me. Hence why I didn't bring in anything political. It was golden content. Yeah, it was. I can't lie. If I was with you, I'd have enjoyed it. 11? Yeah. Big up to Chris, mate. Maybe well, bro. Slap these likes, yeah, chat, man. Yeah, bless up to everyone, man, on the channel because we just reached 2.4k. Like, yo. To think, like, what, a couple of months ago, I was on, like, what, 500? And we're nearly halfway to 5k. The trajectory is on. The trajectory is it's certainly on. Yeah. I watched it like it day in, day out at the zoo. Score prediction for this game? Ooh. Barca have to win. That's the thing. Barcelona have to win. So I'm going 4-0 Barcelona. I do need to bring back the old clock I had, but the website I used to use, I cannot remember the name for the life of me. So we just have to rock with this for now. So I'm not doing a watch along in a while, but we're gonna start bringing back watch alongs. Yeah, man. Yeah, 100%, man. Like when we're having banter and pool fans get riled, they bring up Munich. I just straight back up them. Time for that. I wouldn't mock Hillsborough. Yeah, that's what I mean. Oh yeah, I wouldn't allow anyone that mentions that sort of thing on my channel instantly banned, blocked. See you later. I don't care if you've got how many subs and stuff that you bring to my channel. Yeah, you will never be coming back. You'll never be coming back. To be fair to Olympiacos, they've already had a shot here, and Szczesny's already forced to make a save. He's already forced to make a save. Already forced to make the save. Bro is already forced to make the save. Here comes Barcelona now. Oh my god, that would have been a brilliant pass. Marcus Rashford should have had a bit more IQ there with the actual directional run. Balde. I think Balde's actually gone underrated, as an actual left back. Because I know people talk about Nuno Mendes, and rightly so. For me, he's the best left back in world football. And he should have been up there with contention for the Ballon d'Or. But I feel like there's certain left backs that go so under the radar. Like Alphonso Davies is another solid left back that people just kind of like dismissed and forgotten about. And I feel like Balde's kind of going down that route. I think he's quality. But yeah, I wouldn't have any of that. That's why I said, the stuff about the Luis Suarez thing. I was like, yeah, no. Anything that's kind of political, stuff like that, I just don't. If we're going to speak about Luis Suarez, you speak about him as a player, not the things he did off the pitch. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's then Barca. They win this maybe like 3 or 4-1. Yeah, I've gone 4-0 Barca. Nothing really going on here. Kabasi plays it back. Yeah, facts. Yeah, 100, man. Should have Yamal won the Ballon d'Or? I had him to win it. Yeah. The thing is, I had it for footballing reasons. Or Dembele. If you could take one Barca player, who? Pedri. If I could take one Barcelona player, it would be Pedri, mate. But then, actually, yeah, to be fair, Yamal. See, he's torn between three. Oh, Baldi, lovely run. Oh my God, blown over the bar. That's what I mean by Baldi. He's quality, man. Look at that run there. Picks up the run, goes straight direction into the box, plays a lovely ball as well. And then Rashford couldn't really. I mean, he needs it. Oh my days. That's a really good cross as well. What is that jumping from him as well? To be fair, it's not even a bad effort as opposed to much. It's not even a bad effort. To be fair, that Fernandez kid, that was a lovely back heel into Balde as well in the build-up. Barcelona, man, just so techy. How can you not like watching it? But if I could take any, it's very much on par with Yamal because imagine a front three of like what Yamal and Isaac and that, yo. But then at the same time, I do feel like Pedri will just completely transform our midfield all over again. I wouldn't particularly take any of their centre backs. Kabasi, I do like Arejo. But there's other centre backs I'd rather have from other clubs in world football, if I'm being honest. Big up, bro. Love the UCL as a neutral. Hopefully, we can get back into European football. Yeah, Brighton, man. I mean, Brighton are always going to be a team. As long as you guys keep the sustainable model, you'll always be a team that will be a contention for the for European football. Obviously, you've been in the Europa Leagues a couple of times. I feel like Brighton's a team that could definitely win the Conference League if you guys can get in that. Oh, that is a lovely play. Surely play it to Yamal. 1-0, surely. Oh, my God. Lovely feet. 1-0. Oh, yeah, it's gone in. It's gone in. That football there was just scintillating. Absolutely scintillating. Wow. 1-0 to Barca. Goal scored by Lopez. He gets it on the rebound. Gets it on the rebound. Yeah, I think Barcelona are going to slap these. I will be honest with you. I do think FCB will slap them. He managed to go play. He has an ego, but growing, you can see the arrogance in him get bigger. But for like, for certain players, for like, if you play for Barcelona, to be fair, Barca actually do get lucky there because the keeper does really well, and Yamal doesn't really have enough room to kind of get past him, which is just ricocheted, and obviously Lopez just taps it in, which they almost clear off the line as well. Unlucky to not clear that off the line, you know. And then does the whole knee slide. But no, Yamal's obviously quality. Yeah. But I feel like for clubs like Barcelona and Real Madrid in particular, you've got to have kind of some sort of ego to make it at those sort of clubs, especially if you're an attacker. Like you look at the Lex Ronaldo, prime example. He had an ego and an arrogance. But I feel like for those two clubs in particular, if you're an attacker, you're gonna, and plus he's from Spain, and Spain the whole thing as well. Barcelona Academy, you're gonna have some sort of arrogance, like, yo, I'm coming from the Barcelona Academy and I'm playing this good. Like, yeah, you're gonna have that. But yeah, bless up to everyone, man. Facts, yeah. Who's your pick for the UCL? Um, I said at the start of the season Liverpool will get to the Champions League final. See, the thing is, I'll never write off my team in Europe, despite how bad we are. I've seen Liverpool get to Champions League finals and be crap in the league. I've seen Liverpool do well in Europe, be crap in the league again. So, in the Champions League and in Europa competitions, I will never go against my club in terms of them doing well. But if you ask me to pick a winner right now, see, I think there's a couple of clubs. Obviously, the former Bayern Munich, you got to take that into consideration. I know a lot of people talk about them. I think Real Madrid, 100%, obviously going to be there. I mean, the form of Kylian Mbappe right now. And especially they've got Jude Bellingham to integrate back into the team as well. They've got a few players to come back from injuries and stuff. And I feel like Alonso is starting to finally get to grips, even despite the couple of performances and results. But I think there's definitely a couple of teams. PSG, I'm intrigued to see them more. See, the things with Paris Saint-Germain, I said they don't look nowhere near as good. Like, I feel like a lot of teams could beat PSG this year. I don't mean in terms of on the pitch reacts. It's very rare he shares any sportsmanships. When he lost the final to Ronaldo when they were walking up, he gave him evils and looked away when shaking hands. Yeah, I get what you mean. Oh my god. I thought that went in. Rashford almost scored a free kick. But no, I get what you mean. He can have a little bit of arrogancy. And I think you saw that at the Ballon d'Or, the way he brought all his family, the way that, apparently they didn't tell anyone who won the Ballon d'Or. They kind of kept all a secret. The way he brought all his family and friends in, probably thinking, "Yo, I'm winning the Ballon d'Or at 18. Yo, let me invite my nan, let me invite my mom, my brothers, my sisters." Do you know what I mean? I get what you mean when it comes to the arrogancy. But I think the one thing is, at least with him, he makes it up for in talent and and things like that. But I don't think it helps. The world that we live in with social media. The world that we live in with social media right now. Obviously that plays a part. He's going to see that. He's definitely he's going to see that. Yamal's what, like 2 years younger than me, so he's going to see the things people are saying on socials. Like, he's grown up in this era of social media, so he's definitely going to see people gaslighting him. Do you know what I mean? So obviously that's definitely going to play a massive part. Hey, react, smash the likes. Yeah, smash them up. Smash up the damn likes. Yeah, he's a super talented 100%. I just don't want his arrogancy getting in the way. It's a big talent killer. Facts. That's what I hope he doesn't. I just hope he's guided properly, because from a footballing perspective, how can you not want to watch Lamine Yamal play football every week? Like, there was times last season I watched Barcelona just to watch him, because I like players like him. So, I just hope he's guided and have the right people around him and keeps him ground leveled and calm and collective, because it can definitely change footballers. And I said the same thing about Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham, a lot of people said the same thing about him. Will he be able to say calm, cool, collective? Will he be able to say grounded, matured? You look at the Bellingham family, the way that their parents treat their sons, with respect and grounded. Yes, Bellingham can do some stupid things, but in the overall bigger picture of the brand of him, it's well protected. So I think the same thing kind of has to happen for him because let's be honest, God willing, he stays fit, he'll play football till his late 30s, mid 30s or whatever, and he's probably going to be a one club man. Maybe. I know it's hard to predict at 18, but he's not going to leave Barcelona. Obviously, he's got a 1 billion release clause. I mean, even if so, Barcelona will price him way out of a mood, way more than the Neymar 200 million. So if he's ever going to leave Barcelona, it will be from his perspective of just probably wanting to leave. But yeah, bless up to everyone, though. Oh, yeah. Who's your top 5 players in world football? Oh, that's a good question. Let me think about that, actually. Yeah, facts. Kane, Mbappe, Haaland, Yamal, and Elise. I mean, yeah, it's hard to not argue Kane is definitely top 2. Same for him. It's hard to actually really put a number 1, to be honest, because Kane and Mbappe and Haaland are all doing mad numbers for all their clubs. For me, I would probably say... Oof, Chesney close there. I would have... First... Harry Kane. Second, Mbappe. Third, Haaland. Fourth... I mean, yeah, Yamal. To be honest, that's actually a solid top 5. Elise is definitely in contention because all the people that was in the Ballon d'Or last year, some of them have been injured this season, like the Dembélés. Rafinha's injured now. There's no one really else in the Premier League. I could argue they'll be in the top 5, to be honest. You look at the clubs as well, like Arsenal, really anyone? Is Saka in there? Probably not. Gyökeres, 100% no. Liverpool, unfortunately, no. Man City, anyone else in the attack or anything like that? Probably not. I think Pedri could actually be a shout, Could you put Vinny Jr. in there? To be honest, I'll probably agree with you. Maybe I don't... How many goals and assists is Kane on this year? 15 GA. What's Mbappe on? But Mbappe's already on 17 GA this season. What's Kane? Kane's on 12 goals in the Bundesliga, 16 goals, 19 GA. Kane's getting like 50 this season, isn't he? And what's Haaland? I think Haaland has the most when it comes to all comps. Yeah, because he's on 11 in the Prem, 1 assist, that's 12, plus the 3 goals. And then for Norway this year, he's scored like 12 goals for Norway in the internationals. So, yeah, I'll probably... You know what? You might have to put Haaland, but then at the same time, a breath, Bayern storming the Bundesliga. Real Madrid. I mean, they're top right now. They've only lost one game this year. And in the Champions League, they've won both of their games, correct? So they've only lost one game. And that was a slap into Athletic Madrid. I personally think the hate that Alonso's getting is so, just pathetic. You've lost one game. You're top of the league by 2 points. You're going to qualify for the Champions League. You're definitely going to be one of the contentions. You got your best player is on ridiculous form. Oh, over the bar. A decent shot there for Olympiacos. What was that defending there? Garcia. I've always said he's fraudulent. For me, hear me out. I put Kuhn in my top 5. Replace Elise. I just love the way the ball sticks to the full of but I just hope it keeps banging. Oh, I'll tell you what, top 5 players in the Premier League right now. That's a good one, I can't lie. I would have Haaland, Gabriel. I think Gabriel's been their best player this season. Gabriel has to be second. Arsenal top of the league, to be fair. And they've only conceded 3 goals, and one of them was a free kick. So I would have Haaland, Gabriel. You know what's a shout? And again, I'm going to put Donnarumma for Man City. He's been really good. Really, really good. Because if they had Edison, they're dropping way more points this season. Way, way, way more points. Let me go and turn my light on. Back in a sec. Smash up these likes. Yeah, Donnarumma just makes the defense look way better. And when they make mistakes, he's there to save them. Yeah, he's made some cracking saves. So my top 5 players would be right now in the Premier League, because everyone just goes always attackers. It's just boring. So I would have Haaland, Gabriel. Calafiori's been decent, but I won't put him in there. Could you put Kudus in there? Pellini has been good. Gravenberch. If you put a Liverpool player in, Gravenberch. Maybe Szoboszlai. Caicedo. Yes, Caicedo. So I would probably have Haaland, Gabriel. Who else did I say? Donnarumma, Caicedo, Gravenberch. Who's another name that could be in contention? Timber. I'm having a blinder. Yes, Semenyo. Semenyo's been cracked for Bournemouth. Timber. That might have to be the picks. Because Caicedo's been their best player. Timber's been unreal. You know what? Timber going forward is so underrated as well. He's building that partnership with Bukayo Saka nicely. And you saw that in the Fulham game, really going to switch. Semenyo. Yeah, Semenyo. So, yeah, I'll probably agree with that. Maybe I'd also try and have Donnarumma in there, though. I think Donnarumma. If you're doing a top 6, Donnarumma has to be in there. And if you're doing top 10, I'm sorry, but I'm putting my boy Gravenberch. My boy Ryan Gravenberch. But yeah, I'm so gassed we hit 2.4k, man. So gassed. It's been a while since I've done 4 streams in a day as well. So yeah, we've got the thingy show as well. And the Arsenal watch along later as well. So we are going to be doing that. But yeah, bless up everyone, man. Hopefully we can get to the next target, which is what 2.41. If you could say that, that would be the next big target on the channel. Can't bear Arsenal winning the league, and to be honest, in the position they are in now, if they lose, they have bottled it. Arsenal, yeah. I mean, you look at the form of Arsenal. Like, as much as we banter them, yeah. I mean, this is what I mean. Now we're getting into the point of the seasons now where Liverpool can't really be affording to slip up. Not a chance we can be affording to slip up now. We've got to stay composed. We've got to start getting some more, wins. We've got to start getting wins under our belt now. There can be no excuses. Got to start. Winning the games. 110%. 110%. We've got to start winning the games now. I reckon we win 4-2 tomorrow. I think I said in my preview 1-0. 1-0, 2-1, something like that. You don't know how annoyed I am Cunha didn't score against you, Reacts. He did everything in the game other than score, arguably best player on the pitch. Cunha was good. And you know who I actually thought was good for you guys? Bruno Fernandes. I thought he was everywhere, doing a lot of dirty work on and off the ball. I actually thought Bruno Fernandes probably had one of his best games for you guys this season when watching. I don't know how Mbeumo's not getting more credit. Like, he's actually been stepping up for you guys with a couple of goals and assists. Like, he's actually been decent for you. A couple of goals. I think he's on this season around about 5 GA. Bruno's volley cross was absolutely filthy. He should have, to be honest with Bruno, probably should have scored in the first half where the effort went just wide. Should have probably scored, to be honest. Come on, Olympiacos. Give me some danger here. I thought Lebenz was decent. I mean, I've seen him twice for United, and he's looked okay. But United fans are already on Twitter. Oh my god! Yes, we're back. We're so back. We've got a good goalkeeper. I might just give it a bit of time. Give it a bit of time. Reacts, you didn't get cooked, but need to take more control next time on the show. Yeah, I mean, I had a whole game plan and I didn't really kind of stick to it, if I'm being honest. Didn't really stick to the game plan. Don't worry, next week. Listen, we ain't having what happened. Do you know what I mean? You're the host. Don't let the standards slip. Yeah, he had a second to think, and instead of take a touch. He hit it with the right power, the right trajectory. Genuinely, I can't think of another player that would have done that in the Premier League. Do you think Mama could have died for the Maguire goal? I think Mamadashvili could have done better for the first goal. If I'm being honest, I think he could kind of. He could have. Surely he would have seen Virgil van Dijk out of position and made himself more bigger and to command this box, because I think in that sort of situation, Alisson does more in the sense of we wouldn't have conceded it exactly like that. How's the game? It's going all right. Barcelona have had a couple of chances. Rashford, Yamal. To be fair with Olympiacos, they've had a couple of chances as well themselves. Alisson saves our first goal, but I don't think he saves the second. Second's just a bullet header, and it is Gakpo could just put it in the net. See, the thing is, Gakpo's chances, I actually think he takes them if we're actually a couple of goals up. It's just one of those, isn't it? On another day, they go in. And that's why I'm not going too much in on the manager when it comes to the chances. You can't blame the manager for Gakpo missing. You could blame the manager for how we played and the style of play, 100%. You can't blame if Gakpo misses an open header. Gakpo hits the post twice, because it's not on a slot shooting, is it? I think Salah could have done better with that chance, if you know what I'm on about. Whether it's ricocheted him at the back post. Olympiacos put out for a corner. You know what I understand? Why is Barcelona? I know this ain't the new camp, but why don't they just use the full stadium? Why is it like so many sheets? Do you know what? It's still not even a bad arena. I'm pretty sure. Isn't that where like the women's play and Barcelona B play? Yeah, misses the whole goal. Yeah, it's long. If football on another day, Bruno makes it 3-1, Gakpo makes it 3-3. Yep, facts. Big up to you, lads. Hope you're well, brother. How's the channel going? Yeah, and he misses the whole goal. Yeah, I know. We'll be back then. We will be back. We will be back. It is what it is. It is what it is. When do I think things will start clicking? Again, it's those sort of questions. It's really hard to tell when you say things will start clicking, because we don't ultimately really know when things will start clicking, because the matter is, I don't think it's an overnight thing. It seems to me, the way I look at it is, Slot's telling the players in the attack another, midfield and the defence another. I want to know what's kind of going off in the meetings. I want to know what's going off in the dressing room. The one thing I hope for tomorrow in Slot, it just doesn't go with the same lineup. If he switches things up and actually changes the team, and we actually see a bit more of an identity, then that's all I can kind of really ask for, and hopefully a result to go alongside with it. But people are saying the title race is over. Long way to go. Listen, I've seen my team go 16 points behind and claw it back to 1 point on the last day. You can never say the league is over. Because if you think it's over, then you might as well just not turn up. We just hit 20 likes. Bless up to everyone, man. I'm good. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it's going decent. Thanks, bro. Got 1.5k on my Liverpool first Man United watch along the other day. Hope you well too, bro. Yeah, I'm doing well, mate. Just hit 2.4k. To be fair, my YouTube, it's going well. Obviously, I'm back at uni, so I'm just trying to build up the balance between the two, also with my personal life and stuff like that. So obviously, the past couple of weeks, the channel did have to take a bit of a back step, but the algorithm and everything will change come November. But yeah, we'll have to do a show sometime, bro. 100%. Because I'm making a Liverpool panel show, so I'm trying to think of like 4 or 5 good names. Are you slot out or slot in? I'm slot in right now. Who would you go for in January? I'd go for Gay and Semenya. I mean, I've seen a lot of talk about Semenya, which I'm going to talk about it very soon on the channel. Gay, if you said to me, pick one, I'm picking Mark Gay, because then we can actually drop some more defenders that are actually playing poorly. What's your thoughts on 4-4-2 diamond formation? I liked it. Remember when we played it against Man City away and it worked? Yes, we barely had much of the ball, but look how efficient we was on and off the ball. Szoboszlai was unreal in that game. We need to be careful about Szoboszlai, I don't want to burn him out. Title race isn't over just yet. I can't lie. Losing to United is a big blow, but people are being too reactionary. Facts. I'll take Gay over Semenya. Yeah. Nice, bro. Congratulations. Yep, onwards and upwards. 100%. Dream job. I don't really have a dream job. What I'm doing in my life in terms of the projects and the things I'm working on is, I'm loving it. I graduate next year, so yeah. Obviously, the YouTube, Liverpool, and everything. 2-0 Barca. That's game over. What a finish and what play that is. Just silky, absolutely silky. Lopez again. What a finish, son. 2-0. Olympiacos ain't coming back now. Sorry. Sorry if you're an Olympiacos fan, but yeah, Marinakis will not be happy. When we get him in the summer with Wharton and Schlotterbeck, It's kind of mad that we're already thinking about transfers, considering we spent 420 million. But I said in the summer we wasn't quite done. We needed a centre back. Not quite up to that yet. Just yeah, I'm still a far bit off. The thing is, you'll get there, bro. The thing is, like, you have to think. You've had what 3 channels, and it's not your fault. Obviously, what happened to those said channels. You'll probably be on like 1K now. You just got to keep at it. Keep doing Liverpool content. Do videos like match reaction videos, previews, live streams, live match reactions, shorts. I've seen your shorts. Your shorts do really well. The women's stuff. I've seen you've been doing a lot of women's content. Do the women's content because that does quite well on YouTube. Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, I've got your Twitter and Insta anyway. My dream job was to become a mechanic. Yeah, just ambitious in life. Yeah, 100. 100. Graduate, continue what I'm doing with Liverpool. And the content and everything. You know? Just gotta keep staying focused. I've got a couple of other things which we got a channel update coming tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to releasing that. Have you seen the slot low block stuff? The slot low block stuff. If that's what you mean, I have no idea what you're on about, my brother. Honestly. I went through college, got great grades, ended up going to university studying law to become a lawyer, and then decided against it when I graduated. So I got a degree doing nothing, wasting away. See, the thing is, if you're smart, you can still utilize that degree. Because when you apply for jobs, or if you want to go into an apprenticeship, or you want to take out things, they see you have a degree, they'll see you have ambition, you'll see you have work ethic, you'll see you have long-term goals, you'll see that if you can work at things like you have, like a degree takes what, 3 years? My degree takes 3 years. Do you know what I mean? So you kind of got to look at it from that perspective. Not many people can't even get into uni. You know, like I got into uni with good grades at college and good GCSEs, get my degree, and on a go with my career. And my YouTube's just my side thing. Like, I'm not one of these guys where I want to be a YouTuber. I'm putting all my hopes into becoming a YouTuber or a streamer. Like, my channel, my views right now, I reckon if I sat at home all day and I was just streaming and I didn't have uni and I didn't have a big social life or work to do or anything like that, I could probably be on like way more than 5, 6, 7, 8K subs right now. But YouTube is not my priority. I just love doing YouTube. I just love talking to the chat. I just love talking to I just love talking to people about football. Don't be like me. Yeah. My predicted lineup, I would Ashwili, Frimpong, Kanate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Sabos like James, Fede, Vert, Isaac, and Ekatike. That's what I said on my preview. What's your degree? So, sports journalism and sports science. A degree in both. Then I also wanted, and then once I've done that, I'm going to do my master's. Like if I wanted to, with my college grades and my college qualifications, I can very much easily go and get a job. But with me getting my degrees, like my CV already looks quite good. Um, and then putting those two on my CV with other stuff I've done, like it's just gonna set me up so perfectly for the future. Um, that's why, like, if I'm not doing YouTube or doing anything with my social life or with my family or anything, I'm always working towards something productive. Like always, always, always. Because I see too many people these days like will put too much hope into one thing. Like, nah, I've got like 4, 5, 6 like projects outside of YouTube that's earning me money, that's going towards grades, stuff like that. You know, like you just gotta stay grounded and work hard. Like I don't know how people in this day and age don't want to go to uni, don't want to go to college. Maybe uni's not for everyone, but get an apprenticeship, do something with your life, innit? Because the world is turning dark. That's all I'll say. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm very good at job, I enjoy it, but it took me a while to know what I wanted to do. Fair play, bro. How good were your GCSEs talking 8s and 9s? Oh no, they weren't like that level. No, 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 no. Because obviously it was COVID year for me. COVID and that. So it was COVID year for me around that time for year 11. So I just got my predictors, and my predictors were 6s and stuff like that. So I would like to see how well I would have done if I actually sat the actual papers. And then obviously in college, so it's split between, so you got like 3 semesters kind of. So you got like merit, merit, distinction, or distinction, distinction, distinction. So you got to get 3 of those. So I got distinction, distinction, merit. Um, that was in my final year. In my first year, I got 3 merits because in my second year, I just grinded. Yeah, 8s and 9s. I'll forget. Changed it to A's and B's, B Tech. Yeah, I'm old. Yeah, it's all 8s and 9s, isn't it? That's how it is. Yeah, I hate tapping on my phone. But yeah, any word to any like people my age, just stay grounded, man. Work hard, earn money, and life will treat you well. I don't know how people don't want to earn money. I always say this to people, like, why would you want to just sit at home? Why not earn some money? Like go and earn back. You know, I'm kind of lucky because I've had my head like kind of screwed on since I was a young age. From like the age of like 10. From like the age of 10, I knew what I wanted to do straight away. So I just plan and I just plan ahead, plan ahead. So if things go wrong, I can fall back on it and make them incorrect the areas. Half time in the Barcelona game. Bosh. Half time. Yeah, I got GCSEs this year, but I'm not the smartest lol. Yeah, mate, honestly, if you go to college, lad, just go to college, innit? Honestly, from my experience, grades are great, but they aren't all end of. Experience will trump grades every single time. Facts. Facts. I mean, yeah, 100. The one thing, though, is, I will say, is, again, get work experience as well. Because that's what I did. And in year 11, before like COVID, I was just filling up my CV with work experience. And I did a bit in college in first year. So it just looks good on your CV. So if you want to just get like a quick part-time job or stuff like that, if as long as your CV is well structured and you can show you can work hard, You can get a job, work, do overtime, bank up the cash, so then maybe you can take a year off to go and do what you want to do, to while build up that. So that, for example, if I wanted to be a YouTuber, right? Now, if I had the option to become full-time YouTube, would I take it? I have to think about it because I'm a person that wants to complete other things before that, in terms of like my life and like work and earning bags and stuff like that. Like, I'm very much lucky to have moved out. I moved out about 2 years ago now. So yeah, 2 years. It was 2 years in September. So I'm lucky to live in my own house now. So my advice is just bank money, save it, put it towards something productive. And if you want to go down like a career path where maybe you're not going to earn as much money as like your previous job, but you want to build it up to be able to earn that money, then what you do is get a normal job, work overtime, earn a straight load of money, then take it however long off. So then when you go into that job you want to do, you kind of got the overtime money and the spare bits of money to fall back on. So that will supply that to when you get to the point where you're earning good money with the job you want to do. Do you know what I mean? That's what I recommend to anyone. Genuinely. You have an opportunity to work, work. You have an opportunity to go far in education, go far. Don't sit still. Because you'll soon fall way behind. And you'll be thinking, that's when people start having anxiety and feeling pressure. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I'm in my early 20s, late teens. I don't have a clue what to do. Always plan. Always plan. So, like for me, I've planned what my life is for the next 2-3 years. Yes, could that all very much go to plan? Things can come up. But lucky enough for me is because I planned 2-3 years in advance, I can plan to make sure they go how you get what I mean? Have you got a season ticket? I've got a membership. Obviously, I know, but I've been to a majority of the games this season. That's why I'm buying a camera to vlog games. I'm struggling. I don't know what job I want to do. Genuinely, this may sound daft. Just get a regular job until you find out what to do. So then you're not sitting still. So then you're still being productive, earning money until you figure out. Do you know what I mean? It also depends on your age as well. I feel like you've got in life, in my opinion, you've got until like 25. 25, I think, and upwards is when you've kind of got to have the foundations in. Slot ball, ask for yourself. What you like? Do you like cars, gaming? Do you love sport? Hobby? My hobby became a job. What is your job, if you don't mind me asking, mate? If you don't mind me asking. Mod shop. Do you want to elaborate on what that is? So basically building hot roads. Yeah, slap these likes up, man. We are going to be doing the Arsenal game after as well. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that'll be my advice. If you don't know what to do in life, work until you figure it out. That's what I would do. Do you care about health and do you care about health, like gym and stuff? Yeah. 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 Go gym in the morning. Yeah, go gym in the morning, bro. I've actually got a football match tomorrow at uni. So looking forward to that. Basically taking things like putting on suspension, new engine, customizing like body, etc. That's kind of sick. Me, I just go in the week. I just have Saturday and Sunday off, mate. Sunday and Sunday off is for like where it's football and time with my family and things like that. So like my routine in the week is get up, go downstairs, breakfast, get up, shower, wash, blah blah blah. Go gym for an hour, come back. Now it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm at uni that day, then I'll go straight to uni, come back, maybe do a live stream, a couple of videos like I do. If I'm not at uni, it's just a complete simple day off, then I'll wake up, go gym, do what I need to do, see if I've got any like productive work that needs to be done before I do any streaming in sense of like uni work, answer emails and stuff like that. For like the other things I'm working on. And then I'll stream, do videos. Then I'm just chilling. Then obviously Saturday and Sundays are my days. There's also a lot of jobs out there that people wouldn't think of that they may like. Honestly, it's niche, but it's out there. Facts. Is there like an annual salary you want to reach, like an end goal? For me, there's actually no end goal in life. Funny enough, there's no like end goal where it's like I've got that, feet up, bosh. There's no end goal. It's like there's no end goal with YouTube. Like there's no end target. There's no end target in terms of what I want to do with my degrees. Like there's a couple of things. As soon as I get hold of, well, I've only got one. As soon as I get hold of the other, I'm going to be going into like maybe do a dabble in myself in sports scientists, obviously with the journalism aspect. You know, doing the stuff with Liverpool. Stuff like that. YouTube. Other things. You know, there's no end goal or salary, in my opinion. I mean, kind of maybe from a personal aspect in terms of maybe have kids. Other than that, in terms of my 3-4 big projects, there's no end goal because there's always goals to be made on them. Do you earn money from YouTube? I do earn money from YouTube, but I won't disclose how much I earn. You can always better yourself and should strive to never get comfortable, always strive to do facts. It's about mentality and mindset. What made you support Liverpool? My granddad, mate. To be honest, I didn't really have a choice. He kind of made me support them, really. It was non-negotiable. It was more, if you like football, you support Liverpool. If you don't, then don't. You know what I mean? It was kind of like that. But yeah, that's what made me support Liverpool. 1 second, chat. Still be here. Just need to turn my camera for summer. But yeah, second half is coming up. We've got the Arsenal game to come as well. We got 2 streams tomorrow. We'll do a build for the Champions League game. We've got a channel update video and a match reaction tomorrow as well, and a Liverpool watch along. Thursday, I can't remember what I've got scheduled. Mine was the same. As a kid growing up in Salford with family, they only supported United. It was just United or Peter Sounds, yeah. Yeah, it was always Liverpool. It was either, if you don't like football, then fine. But if you do, Liverpool. I was born into Liverpool baby grown, for Christ's sakes. It wasn't going to be anyone else. Certainly. Definitely not anyone else. You know? Yeah, always. Man City on at 8 o'clock. You know what? That Man City 8 o'clock game will be decent. A chat. How many likes were on? 21. 21. What was it, the joke that equals 21? Was it 10 plus 9? Was that the joke? I remember in school there was a joke about that. Was it 10 and 9 equals 21? Obviously, I know it doesn't, for Christ's sakes. But I remember there was a massive joke about that. You know what? I'm going to have a couple of biscuits. I'm going to have a couple of biscuits. Second half is about to come up. Let me change the banner to second half. There was the 1 plus 1 equals weirdo joke. Yeah, there was some weird jokes, weren't there? There definitely was some weird jokes in the sense of those at school when it came to maths for some reason. Not really sure why, but there was. We got some lovely. Do you know what? I don't care what anyone says. I think rich tea biscuits are the most underrated biscuit. Here comes Balde. Rich tea biscuits, bro. You know. What a save. Yeah, they're elite. Right, chat, be back in 1 second. We'll go and refill the water. We're back, chat. We're back. Had to get a drink. Oh, bless up, man. Bless up, Liam, for the raid. Bless up to you, my guy. Bless up to you. Bless up. Welcome in, everyone, man. Smash the like, subscribe. We hit 2.4k today. We're so close to 2.5. I want to try and hopefully end the year on like 2.5, 2.6. So yeah, we're nearly halfway to 5k. Yeah, bless Liam, man. Rex, yeah, he was just getting a drink. Yeah, big up to you, my dude, every single time. Big up to you. And yeah, chat. Channel update tomorrow. And there's a reason why I've got the Bayern Views comments up on the screen. That's all I'm going to say. Big stuff coming to this channel. Well, not to this channel. Actually, let me just shut up. I'll leave it all for the people to watch. You know what? Fuck it, I'm having another rich tea biscuit because rich tea biscuits, they're underrated. You get it? Yes, they're not Bourbons. But rich tea biscuits are... The game's been alright. Bit mid. To be fair with Olympiacos, they should have probably done way better. They've actually had a couple of chances. Wait, hold up. They've got a penalty. Because I actually just switched the channel to the Pavos game. And the Olympiacos, I think, here have a penalty. So it could be game on. It could well be game on here. If Olympiacos can score this, it's definitely exciting. Yes! 2-1. Bosh! 2-1. 2-1. Let's update the score. Let's update the title. Take this. Bosh! 2-1. 2-1. 2-1 now. We take it. We sure damn take it. I mean, it's kind of lucky, but again, a goal is a goal, in it, from a penalty. A goal is a goal from a penalty, bruv. So, yeah. Bosh. Who's also live on YouTube right now? There's actually quite a few people who's live on the damn YouTube. And yeah. We're now on that road to 2.5. So 100 away. Oh my god, Barcelona making mistakes here. What is that for a pass? Why are you trying that? Stupid. Stupid. That's just stupid there. Rich tea biscuits, I don't care. They're so elite. Podence is still kicking ball at Olympiacos. I actually thought he was decent when he was at Wolves. Thoughts on the other UCL games? There's a few actually in there. There is a few. You're going to do any Europa League games? Yes, I plan to. I do plan to. Let me see what I've got scheduled up on the channel. Let me have a look. What else we got scheduled? So I've scheduled a couple of things for the channel. Got a few hiccups. So we've got the Arsenal game. Tomorrow we're going to do a UCL build-up. Then we're going to do the watch-along. Then we're going to do... the watch-along plus a match reaction. We've got a channel update tomorrow. Thursday, we'll have the day after podcast alongside with the Brentford preview. Friday, I've got the Honest Slot press conference reaction that I'm going to do. And I think I've got some other stuff to do, which I can't say till tomorrow morning. And then, yeah, we've got some Brentford watch-alongs. We're going to do some Premier League watch-alongs as well. "33 minutes left of this." The thing is, Olympiacos have got a red card. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Olympiacos have a red card, which ultimately kills it a bit. Thoughts on the other UCL games, though? What other games do we actually have? Let me have a look. Champions League. Champions League matches. Oh, God, what? So, Barcelona couldn't win 2-1. Pavos is 0-0. I mean, what's the stats in this game? I mean, if you're doing a watch-along to this, then you must be off it. You got Arsenal, Athletic. I think Arsenal... Is the team sheets out for that? Oh, they are. Oof. I'm going to go 1-1. I fancy Athletic to nick some. Leverkusen, PSG. What's PSG's lineup? Still no Dembele. Still no Dembele starting. Neves with a hamstring's massive. Kwanzaa's injured. No. Yeah, Leverkusen should probably get slapped. So I think draw, PSG, Dortmund, Newcastle, Napoli, Inter, Man City. What you got tomorrow? Obviously our game, innit? Can't lie, I'm a bit... I'll tell you what, I might do for Thursday's games. I have to do a Thursday night watch along. Might do like Aston Villa or something. 8 o'clock. Forest Porto could be decent. Friday night, you got nothing of decency. Saturday, I'm obviously going to do the Liverpool watch along. I'll do Chelsea probably because it's 3 o'clock. Man United will kind of correspond because I like to go like an hour and a half before kickoff. Sunday, I'm going to do the double hate along for Arsenal, Palace, and Aston Villa, Man City. So, yes. Why is football crashed? Who scored for Barca? Lopez with 2, mate. Lopez. Second goal was quite good. PSG draw. Wildcard pick. Juventus upset. Oh, yeah, we'll be there, mate. Trent fit for Anfield? Yeah, he is. Yeah, fit. Will he play, though? He might duck it. He might. He might duck it, to be fair. I won't put it past him. I can't lie, I'm really hungry, you know. I've got to do another watch long after this. Got to do another watch long after this. Yeah. Is that a pen? I mean, the referee's just looking around. The referee is just looking around. Right, 1 second. Is that a penalty? I don't know if it is, you know. Ref gives the pen. Barcelona penalty. Barcelona have a penalty. Foul. If this goes in, I might go and make dinner now. Then it gives me a bit of time for the Arsenal Athletic game. Yamal's holding the ball. Rashford, I think, wants to take it. Barcelona, the pen. Yamal scores 3-1. 3-1. That's game over, isn't it? 110% game over. It's game over. Yeah, over. You mean he does bring him down, but he can't believe it. He's like, no pen, no pen, no pen. Calm, collected penalty by Yamal. Just kind of straight down the middle, really. Keeper knows he's going that way as well. The keeper looks at him and he's like, I think Yamal's blowing a kiss to his bird. Yeah, I don't think Barca are coming back. What I'll do is when this game gets to the 80th minute, I'll put my dinner in. So then it'll be done. Take about, what do I have? I might just have to have something basic. Because I don't know if I can be asked to proper cook. I might put a Carlos in, you know. I'll have Carlos for dinner. And then, yeah. So it'll only take about 15-20 minutes to cook. Therefore, I'll have at least 15 minutes to eat. Just give me about at least 15-20 minutes to eat before the Arsenal. Oof. Could have been 4-1 there. Koundé. Koundé. With the effort. Here comes Yamal. Oh, I probably should have done way better there, mate. Corner. Is that a corner? Should have done better there, Yamal. I think he might should have scored. Yeah, it's a corner. Deflection, to be fair. If that's not deflected, he probably buries it. Right, chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to nip downstairs real quick and put dinner in. I'll be right back. 1 second. Right, dinner is in. 5-1. Wait, what? I've just come back and it's 5-1. Who scored? Rashford, Lopez hat-trick. Now golden assist. Yeah, that's over. Game over. That is game over. 5-1, 13 minutes to go. Yeah, that's over. What we're going to do, we'll set up a redirect. Rashford, oh my god, 6. It's 6-1. Rashford, you know, is on fucking fire. 6-1. This game was competitive about 10 minutes ago. It's now blitzed over. What does that do for Barca now? That puts them up to 3rd. See what I mean? We need to win tomorrow. They got Club Brugge after this. So you'd expect them to beat Club Brugge. Yeah, Club Brugge got Bayern and Barca back to back. Yeah, that's peak. That is actually damn right peak. Game over. "68 passes completed, man. Pedri masterclass." Unbelievable. I know Olympiacos were down to 10 men. In the first half, it was kind of competitive. Olympiacos had a couple of chances, but yeah, Barcelona just turned the screw. And it's over. Right, chat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect you all. Smash the likes and subscribe to the Arsenal watch along. I mean, this game's over. There's only 10 minutes left. Plus, it gives me time to have a quick bite to eat before the game. So yeah, let me set up that. Let me set that up for you all. But yeah, bless up everyone, man. Smash a like, subscribe, and we'll be on the Arsenal watch along in about 15 minutes. Take care. I'll see you in about 15 minutes. Peace.